Hello everyone, this is the Pressure Prince with our Total War Rome 2 Blade Balance mod replay. Oh yeah, I'm playing as Armenia on the Metasena, and my opponent is again Blade Master because we are trying to test something, and that is, well, this was actually right before, well, not right before, but I think like a day or so before I played my matches in the tournament, like talking about the faction inheritance tournament, which I'm basically out of right now. Um, so yeah, trying something out. Let's see what my build is. So I've got an Asset Knight General with Strategist because Asset Knights, like I picked them because Blade Master suggested them, and yeah, I quite like those units. For the rest of my build though, I have, and here is where I actually decided against this build. I have 4 Cardinal Axemen, not 5. And then I have 3 Axemen, which again I'm not particularly fond of, because it's regular Axemen. They don't have Shield Wall, which the Cavalry do, so kind of no point in bringing them, honestly. And they're worse to boot. So the Cartleys, yeah, they have slightly more attack, more charge, more health, more morale, more defense. Slightly better almost everything, but the big important thing is the shield wall. Now, skirmisher wise, I do have 3 Eastern Archers, and here's my cav. I have a noble. Wait. Oh, yeah, I have a single noble blood cav, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Persian cavalry. So, yeah, pretty decent. How should I put it? Pretty decent cav force. No cataphracts, though, because cataphracts are expensive. Anyway, for Blade Master, he has 2 Levy Freemen up front, Celtic Warrior on each flank, and he has a bunch of sword followers. Let's see how many sword followers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5 sword followers actually, and I believe he has 1 Oathsworn on the left, and then his Oathsworn General on the right, who's of course a strategist. In terms of heavy horse, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy horse. Very good choice. Then he also has 2 Celtic bowmen. Now, bringing bowmen or slingers, I guess there are split opinions on this. Not really sure myself what to bring. But bowmen can do damage faster, so I guess why not. Anyway, let's hit play and see how this battle actually unfolds for once. Would be interesting. But yeah, like, one of us has to rush, and it's probably gonna be... Well, I have to wait for him, because I have a skirmish advantage, a slight one, and I'm trying to weaken his Levy Freeman right now, because if I weaken his Levy Freeman, then I can probably get rid of them much faster than usual. But then there's the other issue that he has the Oathsworn and the Heavy Horse, so targeting is kind of hard, but I'm gonna switch targeting to his Oathsworn. These guys don't have Heavy Shot, which is a bit of a shame, honestly, because I can't really do that much damage to the Oathsworn without Heavy Shot, so yeah, that is unfortunate. Still doing damage to his sword followers here, just like nibbling away at them. But here's the problem for me. These single Levy Freemen are just making sure that I can't push. Because with the Levy Freeman out here, let's say I decide to charge in with Persian Cav. I will take a Jab Volley. I will take Celtic Bowman Fire. He will potentially charge in with his Heavy Horse. And he will potentially throw in Pila from the jabs from the sword followers and Oathsworns. So these single 2 units are forcing me to pull back right now. Like, this is rough for me right now. Very rough. So I'm trying to pull back, trying to kite and see how much damage I can do with my Eastern Archers, because that is important. He did stop. If I was him, I honestly would have just kept going until he got me to the end of the map, because he's getting me to the red line right now, and I see it at some point, I think, and I decide that I have to fight before I'm at the red line, because if I'm at the red line, there's no way I'm kiting at all. So yeah, let's see. Eastern archers on the side here. I have one here. And now he's gonna push up again. I'm gonna fire some volleys. And now I'm targeting his heavy horse because I need to damage those guys. And here's gonna be the engagement. Still doing damage to his heavy horse. I'm happy that I'm targeting those guys. Same thing here. Heavy horse taking fire right now. Damaging his cav is great for me because the easier they die, the better for me. I'm gonna continue kiting again though because I don't want to fight him. Why would I want to fight him? I just want to run away and keep prolonging this fight. But yeah, again, I'm like getting so close to the red line. I think the engagement's gonna start soon. But again, like in this situation, I'm really not sure what to do. Like, how do you kill those Livy Freemen with my army? If I had hillmen, like sure, but I don't have hillmen, so that is a problem. And here he gets a very nice peel off onto Persian Cav, killing 2 of them and also hitting my other units. Here I decide to charge. Really bad charge though. And his heavy horse are fine. But yeah, I got into his heavy horse here and I'm gonna pull through. He did get a Pila volley on me and I did get into his sword followers, but it's not the best. I'm gonna get this engagement though, because he hasn't sent in his swords here. Like, he's a little bit sloppy on that side. I'm sloppy here. I need to pull back this axe unit. I am doing that now. And I see this Livy Freeman, so I'm like, okay, let's charge in. Wow, the Pila damage though. I'm also focusing all my missiles onto his Oathsworn general. I want him out of the fight. Here I go in with the Axemen, and I'm gonna go around with the cavalry. I'm gonna send in the Cartly Axemen too. I'm gonna try and go for some rear charges. Still firing with Eastern archers against his Oathsworn here. He pulled out his heavy horse. This is huge. And they're out. So here I try and go for some rear charges, but I don't get the rear charges off. However, these are Celtic warriors, so charges against Celtic warriors are like, goodbye Celtic warriors. But right after charging them, I should have just pulled out. I should have pulled out immediately. I'm still winning this engagement. Gonna pull out the Persian Cav, but really late though. And yeah, I'm focusing down the Oathsworn. It's taking damage. Here I'm activating Shield Wall against like Livy Freeman, so that's funny. But yeah. This engagement here, my Axemen have died because he actually got the charge off, and my Noble Blood Cav forgot to move them. Gonna send in my Azet Knights here, but I'm not sure where, and they get stuck. So I decide, okay, let's just charge in. Persian Cav here has done well for me, and I'm gonna have to go for a rear charge here. I think, did I already get it? No, I don't think so. But I'm gonna get it at some point with the Persian Cav. Still focusing down his gen, but it's not dying. In fact, my gen might actually die quicker. So I routed that Celtic warrior. At this point, I'm probably like, I'm gonna have to rear charge here. On this side, though, my Axemen are losing clearly against sword followers. He gets a rear charge off onto my Cartleys here, which is awful. And here, did I get the rear charge off yet? No, I engaged my unit against his heavy horse, but now I do the move. So I'm gonna get my Persian Cap out, and I'm gonna rear charge the sword follower. Should do lots of damage, hopefully, but no, not a single kill. Actually, it's getting some kills right now, but as you can see, that rear charge didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for it to do, honestly. It did not rout that sword follower. Now it may rout, but it didn't really kill too much. So now I'm gonna go for another rear charge. This Persian Cav might save me the game, I'm thinking right now. But my Noble Blood Cav here, not strong enough. I still have Eastern archers here. I'm surrounding his Oathsworn general and just pulling in and out, doing rear charges, but I'm not killing him. And the sword follower is now actually just fine. Has not routed and won't rout. So now here I'm going directly for the Celtic bowman with my unit here. He's gonna pull through his own units here. So the sword follower is gonna get charged. But not taking, again, not really taking much damage against the Persian Cav charge for whatever reason. He got his heavy horse into my Eastern archers, and at this point I would say that it's over because I've lost this side. Yes, I'm probably gonna end up killing this heavy horse by the time it kills me, but now my Azet Knight is still alive, but has done very poorly in melee for whatever reason. Not quite sure why, and I've now just activated Battle Rhythm and Second Wind. So now Eastern archers are gonna actually get routed, I guess? No, I did win on this side, but again, the sword follower refuses to rout even though it was a red morale. I'm gonna go for a rear charge. My general is pretty much dead, so this is gonna be game. Pretty decisive victory here for the Boii, though, as you can clearly see. My Carthy Axemen here valiantly holding. I didn't expect them to do this well. This is very strange. But then these guys over here did not do well at all. Well, this Carthy Axeman didn't do very well at all. I'm very confused by that. And I still couldn't route this. Actually, I did route that sword follower, I think. But yeah, I still have Eastern Archers trying to snipe his heavy horse. I killed 2 more of them, so I guess that kind of worked, but not well enough. And I just don't have enough units left, so this is basically gonna be it. Let's just zoom in for some nice close-up action. Watch these guys kill each other. Oh, the decapitation. So yeah, that is actually going to be game. Close defeat. As you can see, like, my Persian cavalry did not do too well this game. One of them did, though. If we look at my axemen, for the most part, they did poorly. If we look at his sword followers, they did insanely well, as did his Old Sworn. His heavy horse actually were more effective for the most part than my Persian cav. But yeah, I couldn't get his Old Sworn General. If I did get his Old Sworn General, maybe I would have won. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. I'll see you next time.